Something strange is happening deep in the wilderness. Creatures that shouldn't exist, shapes moving where no human should be. Tonight, you'll see real recordings of encounters people can't explain. Each one gets darker, each one more disturbing. And remember, we're going from the least terrifying clip to the one that will stay with you long after the video ends. Stay until the final case, because that's where things take a truly terrifying turn. Number 15. Captured by a night vision trail camera, the creature appears standing between the rocks, motionless, watching. Its eyes glow with an unnatural intensity, reflecting the infrared light as if aware it's being filmed. For a brief moment, its silhouette shifts. Long limbs, narrow posture, and a head shape that doesn't match any known animal in the region. Researchers later reviewed the footage frame by frame, but the creature vanishes in a single blink, leaving only the echo of broken branches in the darkness. Number 14. Soft forest wind, faint rustling inside a hollow trunk. From deep within the Canadian woods, an exploration camera recorded something that left researchers speechless. A tiny winged figure emerges from a hole in a fallen tree, its body glowing faintly, as if emitting its own light. The movements are delicate, precise, almost intentional. For a few seconds, the creature hovers near the bark, revealing a shape eerily similar to the classic image of a fairy. Then, with a quick flick of its wings, it disappears back into the darkness of the trunk. Number 13. In the remote forests of Indonesia, 3 scientists set out to document rare wildlife. But something else was waiting in the trees. According to the only survivor, strange sounds echoed through the jungle, noises unlike any known animal. One by one, his colleagues disappeared. 2 were later found dead. When he reported the incident, authorities dismissed his story and accused him of murder. He died in prison. Never believed. But a decade later, investigators recovered his lost camera. Inside were several blurred photographs showing a tall, humanoid figure lurking between the trees. The images sparked debate. Some say it's proof of an unknown species. Skeptics argue it could be a misidentified person or digital manipulation. To this day, no conclusion has been reached. Number 12. A lone deer stood quietly in the clearing, the only visible life in a routine night vision recording. But then, without warning, a bright light descended from above, cutting through the trees in complete silence. The infrared camera captured the object drifting between the branches, its glow steady and controlled, as if scanning the forest floor. For several seconds, the deer remained frozen, its gaze locked on the airborne light. No sound, no engine, no explanation. When the object finally vanished upward, the forest fell back into darkness, as if nothing had happened. Some viewers claim it resembles a drone. Others argue that the movement is too smooth, too deliberate. Skeptics remain divided. Number 11. A night vision recording shows a creature crouched over a fresh kill, its outline disturbingly clear. The figure appears to be a hybrid, a humanoid torso, elongated limbs, and a head shaped like a wolf. Its movements are raw, animalistic, yet its posture suggests something far more intelligent. For a moment, it turns toward the camera, revealing features that look eerily real, too detailed to dismiss as a costume, too fluid to match a known animal. Some viewers insist it's evidence of a werewolf-type creature. Others argue it could be a stage scene or a misidentified predator in poor lighting. Skepticism persists, but the footage continues to circulate as one of the most unsettling recordings of its kind. Number 10. Along a remote dirt path, a traveler recorded something stretched across the ground, something that shouldn't exist at that size. The creature appears enormous, segmented, and covered in dozens of spindly legs moving in a slow, synchronized wave. Its body is so long that it blocks the entire trail, resembling a centipede, but far larger than any known species. When the cameraman approaches, the creature reacts with a subtle ripple through its legs, as if preparing to retreat or strike. The footage quickly sparked debate. Some viewers believe it's a giant millipede species magnified by perspective, while skeptics suggest CGI or a practical prop. Whatever it is, the video remains one of the eeriest desert sightings online. Number 9. In an unnamed rural region, a witness managed to record a towering figure moving slowly between the trees. The creature is massive, nearly 3 meters tall, covered in thick dark hair, and walking upright with a steady, deliberate stride. Its posture is unmistakably human-like, yet its proportions are far beyond anything known to inhabit the area. The figure never rushes. It moves calmly, almost as if patrolling land it considers its own. Some viewers point to similarities with Bigfoot-type sightings. Skeptics argue it could be a person in a suit, though the scale and fluid motion are difficult to dismiss. To this day, no second recording has confirmed what the witness saw. Number 8. Alaska, September 2025. A team of explorers was scanning the forest when something moved between the tree trunks. A tall, brown-furred creature emerges for just a moment, walking upright, its stride controlled and silent. Its size, posture, and gait quickly fueled speculation online, with many calling it the real Sasquatch. The figure slips behind the trees and disappears without a sound, leaving only the brief footage and a wave of debate. Skeptics argue it could be a misidentified bear, though the proportions and bipedal movement appear unusually human. To date, no official explanation has been confirmed. Number 7. In another unsettling recording, a scaly creature can be seen walking slowly between the trees. Its body appears reptilian, with a long, flexible neck and 2 folded wings pressed tightly against its sides. What stands out most is its breathing, deep, forceful exhales that push the surrounding leaves outward with every movement. The footage is brief, shaky, and filmed at dusk, making it difficult to determine what the witness actually captured. Some viewers claim it resembles a small dragon-like animal. Others believe it could be an elaborate practical effect or digital composition. To this day, no independent verification has confirmed the clip's authenticity. Number 6. A group of hikers was making their way across a rocky trail when they spotted something perched on a boulder ahead. The figure had wings, large, angular, and folded tightly against its back. It appeared to be eating, tearing at something with sharp, deliberate movements. When it finally noticed the hikers, it slowly opened its wings, revealing a span far wider than any known bird. The cameraman panicked, backing away as the creature lifted its head and stared directly at them. Seconds later, the recording cuts off as the group flees, convinced the figure was about to take flight. Skeptics argue it could be a person in a costume or a misidentified large bird, but the shape and scale remain difficult to explain. Number 5. Driving along a forest road at night, a group of friends captured something crossing directly in front of their vehicle. The figure appears translucent, almost human in shape, but partially fading as it moves. For a brief moment, its outline is clearly visible in the headlights. Then it dissolves into the darkness as if absorbed by the air itself. The witnesses reported feeling a sudden chill inside the car, unsure whether they had seen a person, a trick of the light, or something entirely different. Skeptics suggest fog, reflections, or motion blur. Others believe the clip shows an apparition. No definitive explanation has been confirmed. Number 4. Inside a U.S. wildlife reserve, a stationary camera recorded something watching from behind a fence. Two bright eyes appear first, reflecting the infrared light with an intensity that suggests a large predator. As the camera focuses, the outline of a wolf becomes visible, standing completely still as it stares toward the lens. Then, without warning, the animal turns and bolts into the darkness, leaving only the echo of snapping branches behind. Some believe it sensed something the camera couldn't capture. Others think it's simply startled behavior. No second angle ever surfaced to clarify what caused the sudden retreat. Number 3. At 3:35 in the morning, a home security camera captured a scene that left investigators unsettled. Two shadowy figures appear at the edge of the yard, barely visible against the darkness. Moments later, they drag a young woman toward the tree line, her movements limp, her face obscured. Within seconds, all three disappear into the forest. No screams, no struggle, no return. Local authorities searched the area, but no trace of the woman was ever found, and the video remains the only evidence of what happened that night. Skeptics argue the footage could be staged or misinterpreted due to low resolution, but the disappearance remains officially unresolved. Number 2. Along a deserted forest trail, a lone hiker recorded something that looks almost impossible to categorize. The figure appears to be made of twisted branches, fragments of bone, and tangled roots, as if the forest itself had shaped a body. Its movements are slow and deliberate, each step creaking like old wood under strain. Some viewers describe it as an ancient forest spirit, a creature tied to folklore from multiple cultures. Others insist it's merely an artistic prop, or a cleverly staged illusion. Because the video offers no context, just the creature standing and shifting in the dim light, skepticism persists. Still, its unsettling shape has fueled ongoing debate about what the witness actually captured that day. Number 1. The photograph shared on Facebook shows a creature clinging unnaturally to the trunk of a tall tree, wrapped tightly around the bark as if it were part of the wood itself. The body appears thin, almost skeletal, with a hunched posture and a face partially hidden in shadow, giving the impression of something watching from above. Around the creature, the branches look undisturbed, suggesting it climbs silently and with surprising ease. Some viewers believe it's an animal caught at a strange angle. Others argue the proportions are too human, and at the same time, not human at all. Skepticism remains high, but the image continues to circulate because of its eerie, unnatural pose.